Right, you're tuned into the On The Bench podcast. I'm your host, Jay Dan. On the bench today, I got with me Mr. Motivator, aka looks like the Chelsea goalkeeper, Rick Star.
What's happening, guys? What's happening?
All right, also on the bench today, we got with me East Midlands looking Drake. What's his name? What's going on?
Island.
They call me Tone, also known as T-Raw.
T-Raw.
Mr. Love Island.
And to my right, we got Mr. T Wizzy.
The
What's
only
happening,
sane
T?
Arsenal fan in the world.
Yeah, that's
T.
good. All right, boom. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about Saudi money, who's had the best transfer window, best kits, worst kits. Should Harry Kane stay? And also, who will be the top goal scorer? Yeah, so let's get straight into it. Rick, who's had the best transfer window so far, you reckon?
I mean, I'm gonna be biased right now and say Arsenal. I feel the Declan Rice buy is just given an overall boost, So yeah, I feel we've had the best one so far. To be fair.
So you really think Declan Rice is worth £100 million, bro?
No.
No.
Yeah.
But in today's market, that's the price. That's the price. You've got to pay the price. The price is the price. That's it. So, do I think Jack Grealish is worth 100 mil? No.
Yeah.
Maguire 80? No. I don't
Yeah.
feel none of these players are worth that money. But this is where we are. To be fair. So,
Yeah.
you know?
Now, for me, I personally, I'm an Arsenal fan for the viewers at home. I feel we got bumped, you know. Personally, I don't think he's worth 100 million. Declan Rice is a 75 million player, bro.
Yeah.
100 million for Declan Rice is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
All right, but hear me out.
Yeah, go on.
You got to think of it like this, yeah? In the Prem right now, name me 3 better midfielders than Declan Rice.
Yeah.
All right, not in the Prem.
What, midfielders?
Three better midfielders in his
midfielders.
position, yeah.
Caicedo.
One good season.
And how much are they trying to get for Caicedo?
And
the time,
they want 90 mil for Caicedo, yeah?
Okay, well 90.
Fabinho,
Thomas
he was
Partey.
there before. He got
Fabinho.
sold.
No, no,
Fabinho,
no,
he's a better defensive midfielder than
no,
Rice.
no,
What does Rice bring to
Based
Arsenal?
off form, there's not 3 midfielders currently clear of Declan Rice. And that's
Price
the reality.
is the price. Yeah, today's price is not yesterday's price. Is that what they say?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Today's price is not yesterday's price, and that's just it. He's not worth it. But that's the price we have to pay. So
Man.
He's a 50 mil player with English tax.
Well, he's worth a bit more than 50 mil. Do you know what it is? I think he was
And
going over people's heads.
If West Ham went down, they wouldn't have got anywhere near 100 for him.
Yeah,
see this 50,
true,
you see the
true.
English
You
tax
say that?
thing? I hear that. I believe that English players, for some reason, this magical tax gets put on from somewhere, and
What does he bring though? He ain't the best defensively. He don't score that many goals. People are saying, he's added a few more goals to his game this season. He didn't really.
His ball retention
And
and
his
his ball progression is what he brings, to be fair. That's what he's all about.
Nah.
Do you know
he's
what it
mid.
is? This is after this season. I think you then can be like, was he worth the 100 or not? I think
Okay,
you have
fair
to
enough.
let this season play out and see. Let's see in it, because you might get to the end of the season and be like, "Wow, was he worth it?" Like, yeah.
So does he improve Arsenal that much? Where we had Thomas Partey already,
And Xhaka.
we've signed Havertz, we've had Xhaka. Does he really improve
I hear
the
that-
Arsenal squad to
I
take
hear
us
that argument,
to
but
win the league?
sometimes, as I said, I hear that argument. Sometimes I think as well, as I said, I think he brings something to the changing room, which
Okay,
I think
cool.
is big in football. Like not being too bossy, but I've played at a good level, so I think that comes into it as well. But
Okay.
as I said, let's see at the end of the season.
Okay.
If he's not, then he's not, and if he is, you know what I mean.
Okay.
Let's see.
Even if he doesn't improve the squad like that, you got to think. Last season, when Thomas Partey's form slid down, Jorginho's, if we
I like
had
Jorginho.
Declan Rice, do you think we'd let those last couple of games slip?
We might have performed a lot better. Word, 100%. Squad depth played a major part in our title chase. So yeah. All right, what do you think about the Liverpool transfer window at the moment? What do you think they've done in their transfer window?
That's a good buy.
As a Liverpool fan, let me speak on this first, my friends.
Yeah.
Get FSG out of my club. Okay? FSG are the owners, Fenway
okay.
Sports Group. Get out.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Listen, we brought in 2 good players. Well, Sobosai we'll see, because we're going to try and play him in midfield. He's not actually a midfielder. He's like he's an attacking mid or a winger, you know. But Klopp's going to try and do the Harvey Elliott thing with him and play him in centre mid for some unknown reason. We've not brought in enough midfielders. McAllister, that's great business for 35 mil.
business.
Great
Yeah,
business.
100%. I
Shocked
believe
nobody else
that.
went in for that. That's crazy.
But we also need to bring in a defender a centre back, a right back,
100%.
2 more midfielders as well, with Henderson, Fabinho leaving, and also with everyone else that we've lost on the free transfers.
The Henderson thing, like, will you touch on that quickly? Or no? Him leaving?
We're gonna get into that
Okay,
in
cool, no
the
problem.
Saudi money a bit. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So go carry on. Sorry, go on, Tom. Yeah, go on.
So that's it. So right now, we still need about, in my opinion, 4-5 players
Yeah.
to actually be challenging for the title and be staying up there.
Fair enough. Yeah. What do you guys think about the Man United signings then? This window.
They're not really moving me, you know.
Oh, nah,
I think so.
nah. Oh, nah, nah.
Big tunes, Drake. Here.
Oh, nah, nah, nah.
Shout out to Man United fans in the building.
Yeah. Yeah.
Feel me?
You know what I feel about
Yeah.
goalies? I'm going to be
I
real.
know, man. Yeah.
Black man don't play in goal. I'm going to say it straight.
100%,
We're
man.
athletes.
Yeah.
This thing about playing in goal is a myth.
We've never been
It's
goalkeepers.
a myth. Maybe one good black goalie. And if anybody says David James, I'm going to lose my absolute shit.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Dida, but he's light skinned.
Who?
Dida.
Listen, we're athletes. This black goalkeeper thing is not going to run. But you know what? Let's see. I'm ready for you United fans anyway. Yeah, we'll see.
All right, moving on from that. City. What do you think about City transfer window? They've let go of some good players in Riyad Mahrez.
Oi, Kovacic.
Gundogan's gone. Me personally, I think they're a bit weaker, you know.
Nah.
Personally, I think
One
they're
thing
a
with
touch
Pep,
weaker.
No. One thing with Pep, he knows when a player's sell-by date is done, and it's that is. I'm sorry for that.
Silence
That's
that,
my
bro.
mum. So yeah, I believe that Pep knows when a certain player's sell-by date is done, and he knows what he's doing. You can say they look weaker, but for me, nah, I don't think so.
So you think losing Mahrez, a man that saved them in certain games, still scoring hat tricks last season?
I don't think he's ever
Baller.
really saved them.
Absolute baller. But
How can you sell a player like that?
I feel,
Come on,
as I
man.
said,
Yeah.
I feel Foden's ready now to make that step. I
go
feel,
on.
I don't, as I said, Greedish, I don't believe he was worth that money, but he done stuff last year. He done bits in that team. So, and you've got, and you know what it is? You just got Pep. That's my thing as well. When you've got a manager like that, I believe he knows what he's doing. So, and they just bought the centre back.
Guardiola.
Croatian.
Guardiola.
Yeah. So,
Overrated.
But do they even need another
no.
centre back?
Guardiola's
literally-
hyped.
When Pep goes for a player, they're not. Nah.
Yeah, to be fair, you can't say people are overhyped. If Pep's coming for you, look at Akanji, innit?
Bro,
17
I was just
million.
about to say the same
17
thing,
million?
bro.
Yeah.
Literally
17
one of the
mil.
best centre backs in the world last year.
Was he?
Business.
Was
You
he?
don't think so?
One of the best? No.
He was mopping up defences in the
He was not one of the best centre backs in the world last year.
Who do you think the best was in the world right now then?
What, in the world?
You're going to tell
Oh,
me
who was
VVD
the
Nah,
are-
it ain't VVD. Listen,
Yeah,
I'm a
it's-
VVD hater.
Nah,
It ain't-
I saw
it's
that.
not
I saw
VVD.
him and Joe Gomez
It's
twerking
not
last
VVD.
season.
Come on, man.
It's
You've
not
got to give him
VVD.
that. He's
But
one
it
of-
ain't
one of the
Akanji.
best. 100%.
And he was
You
playing.
don't think so?
He was playing what?
Playing
like
right
left
back.
back.
I'll be honest with you.
technically,
You
as
didn't
well,
know who
when
he was
when
before he
Ake was
come.
out.
I didn't know who he was before he come.
I kind of hear your point.
I
but
knew who he was. 17 million is a good buy from City for Akanji, but nah, he wasn't one of the best. He wasn't. But that Kovacic purchase, that's moved me.
That's moving.
That's moved me, bro. Listen, underrated baller in the Prem.
Do you know what?
Underrated,
He's a baller, man. He's a baller.
underappreciated.
I hear that.
I wanted him at Liverpool. I'm saying if he's on his last year at Chelsea and we need midfielders, I don't know why we didn't try and go in for him at 30 million as well. Prem proven. Should have came to us.
Cool.
I'm someone I
He's
can't
a-
get
He ain't
behind.
he ain't gonna get the goals that
no, decent bit
Gundogan
of
got,
business.
but
If
Ref.
the ball player, the ball player.
So
if
viewers,
you ain't
we
got
just
the
got the
legs-
game on right now, so you might see us interacting with the game. Moving on from City, Chelsea. They've done a super clean out.
Best transfer window.
I don't know
I'm saying
what
it
they're
right now.
dealing
Best
with.
transfer window.
Best transfer.
Chelsea?
Best transfer
Nah,
window.
it's up there.
bro?
Though. It's
Look
up
at the
there.
business. Look at the
Bro, they
business.
sold about
hold
60
on.
man. How's that?
Yeah, but
That's
what
it,
I'm saying.
though. It's
business.
ins and
That
outs,
transfer
not
window
just
isn't about
ins.
in.
It's
Think
all about
about
strokes.
all the good players they've got.
Bro, but
in.
that's a big rebuild, you know.
Yeah, but you're saying
Very
purely-
big
purely
rebuild.
based on transfer window.
Yeah.
Like, don't look at it in totality. You got to think all the players they've got out to clear their wage bill.
Yeah.
That's good business, and they've still found enough money to get players in, even after people talking about FFP. Literally just in January, it's not even 6 months.
And you
ago,
can
innit?
add Poch to the transfer.
Nah.
I'm gonna add it to the transfer.
100%.
Yeah, they brought him in. They brought
100%.
Poch in.
Good
That's
manager. Very good manager.
technically,
Good
On a
manager.
technicality,
100%.
well, yeah,
Good
he's a
manager.
good manager.
100%.
That's exactly what they need.
He's
100%.
literally Gareth Southgate, but from a different nationality. He's
that's
one of the
no
only
way.
good
That's
managers
out of
to
order.
No
win.
way. No way. No way.
That's
That's
line and you
defamation
crossed-
of
You can't be- you
character.
can't be-
Strike that from the record.
What's he
Crossed the
won?
line.
Show
Arteta's just got
me
yellow
what he's
cards as
won.
well.
All right,
Like,
one
you're going to tell me about
He won the French
PSG?
league.
He won this French league one time. He won it twice out of 3
that's
seasons.
a trophy that Southgate ain't got.
Hold on. So he won it once out of 3. He won it twice out of 3 times. Yeah, one of those times he won it on the last day of the season by 1 point. It's PSG.
Nah,
You got Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe up front, and you're winning the league by 1 point.
No, I believe that's a buy as well, and I'm hearing that. I feel that's a good buy.
Brother, let me go on the Poch thing. Poch brought Tottenham to the flipping Champions League final, brother. Tottenham.
Alright, cool.
What do you think of Tottenham?
Shit.
All right.
And what do we think of shit?
Tottenham. Anyway,
Thanks, guys.
back to it.
I hear it.
Yeah, he brought Tottenham to the Champions League final.
That's Tottenham.
He had Kane and Song, top assist and goal scorer. Come on, brother.
Alright.
That's a buy. That's a buy.
Actually,
as well.
They was balling out. That's
Alright.
nine. I don't like, you know what we
The
think of
age-
Tottenham already.
But you got to hear it like
Balling
this,
out.
yeah? He brought them to the Champions League final. Did he win it? He's just got bare second place
Tottenham,
medals.
no, he had
People give him ratings for
Let me
that.
just cut you. He was with
Listen.
Tottenham, bro. Tottenham don't win nothing.
Tottenham didn't lose that final. UEFA lost that for them. The handball thing, that ruined it that season.
I don't know.
Secondly,
But
an
Champions
injured
League's-
Harry Kane.
Champions League's been about corruption. Like, come on.
I don't care, man. Listen,
Alright,
Poch,
cool.
Poch is good, and he's the age of the players they've got. Poch
Yeah.
brings up young players
Alright,
and
boom.
improves them.
Moving on from that
Look at
one.
Dele Alli now, innit?
Oh, shit.
Did you see the open goal he missed the other day?
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, he done that interview thinking we was going to get sympathy. He missed the open goal, and now he's back in the mud.
happened, but it don't make you a bad baller.
All right, moving on from that. Newcastle, their transfer window. They was in the top 4 last season. They haven't been going mad. They've got big money in their transfer budget, but they're not really
I don't think
doing a Man
no one wants
City, Chelsea type of thing.
No
So
one
what
wants
do
to
you
go
think?
Newcastle. That's what I believe.
You think that's what it is?
No one wants to go up.
You say that, but you're bringing
wanted
in.
to go City,
They're bringing Isak last season.
Yeah.
Like, really, he's the striker that could have walked into a lot of teams. Tonali walks into a lot of midfields.
I don't think Tonali wants to be there.
No, he
No, I
does.
can't lie, he does look kind of upset.
He's a Milan fan at heart. Bro,
Have you
that
seen
guy.
him?
Yeah, that guy's
Man looks
miserable.
upset,
He looks upset,
bro.
he
That guy's like
And
me at
you're
my
not
dad's
getting
house.
nothing from a player that. Bro, I can't see
hear
that
it.
lasting too long. So, nah, like, who else have they brought in?
But if you look at them,
Harvey Barnes.
Oh, Harvey Barnes.
Yeah,
That's a
Harvey
good signing.
Barnes.
That's a brilliant signing for
You
them.
said
Hey,
that's a
listen,
decent
Harvey
signing.
Barnes more Prem goals and assists than Saka.
Well, why did you go there? So how many
That's
more
all-
does it more than Liverpool?
That's what I'm saying.
I don't be sneak this in, bro.
Bukayo
Okay,
Yeah,
man. What's wrong with this
that's
Liverpool,
wait,
bro?
Mr. Statman, have you got them stats up?
I don't look at
Yeah,
this.
you don't want to look at that one.
How many more than Liverpool
It's
players?
Harvey
there?
Barnes. Hey, don't matter. We're talking about Saka right now. Harvey Barnes.
Yeah, man.
That's a good buy. That's a good buy.
It's a
We
good
missed
buy,
actually
but
Madison for Tottenham.
Oh, yeah, Madison. So, yeah, going back. So, yeah.
that's another English tax player. I can't like I see him,
No,
and he
baller.
doesn't really move
That's
me.
a
Like,
good buy.
I think he's
Baller.
good. Yeah,
That's a good buy.
But I
That's
feel
a
like he's
decent
overrated a little bit. I'll be so real.
That's a good buy.
Like,
So do you think he'll ball out for Tottenham? The same way
Well,
he
it
did for
depends if
Leicester.
Kane goes, because you can't be passing to Richarlison.
do you know what?
Oh, that's something.
I was
to
having
talk
this
about.
conversation the other
Should
day.
Kane leave? That's another thing I was meant to speak about. Should Harry Kane leave Tottenham? Going back to Tottenham. Should he actually leave?
For both sides, yeah. For
reckon?
him and for Tottenham.
Yeah.
But do you know what I think will happen instead of him leaving? I reckon they're gonna be like maybe like 6th come January, and he's gonna be like, you know what? I feel like I can drag these guys up with a bit of money. I'm gonna sign a new deal for 2 years. Then he's gonna stay. He's gonna get to the end of those 2 years, sign another deal, and he's just gonna stay at
I
Tottenham
think
forever.
Kane
I don't
is
think
like
he's
one of
ever
them
gonna
man
leave.
that just can't leave the guy.
I think,
Like, he just
and
knows.
Daniel Levy knows it.
He knows the guy is no good, but he can't. He just can't.
There,
do
getting
it.
stressed.
There.
The thing stressing him out.
I'm in this to the end. That's like me with
You
Arsenal.
know when a girl ain't even running you nothing. She ain't running you nothing.
Oh, no.
The trophies into something. She ain't
like a
running
man.
nothing.
It's like a
And
man.
she's there like an idiot.
Kane's got
That's
to go.
Kane right now,
He's
innit?
got
Kane
to
has to
go.
go though. Yeah, it's time.
All right, moving on from that. I got to bring this one up. Zaha. This was a shock transfer for me.
God.
Zaha to Galatasaray. What's going on there? That was crazy.
Underrated baller again.
Nah,
You say?
mid-table.
Underrated baller, bro.
Underrated? Nah. I think
baller. The
I
streets
think he
want
got
him.
his props, man. Zaha.
He deserves Champions League football. I don't care what anyone says.
He's a bit miserable. Though.
reckon-
You see
I
when you
reckon
see
he'll
Zaha,
come-
I think he brings. I
Nah,
think.
Zaha's a dog.
No, listen. I think he brings that moaniness into the change room.
Flipping.
You understand? He's always on the pitch, sulking like some
He's a
yeah.
wine.
He doesn't deserve
Watch
Champions
it.
League football.
He
Does
whines.
deserve
He's a
Let me tell
moaner.
you why.
Man. He's a moaner. He's a moaner.
I reckon
we
he'll
go.
go to a
Zaha
Champions League club,
haters.
and he won't be
He had that
that
little
guy.
stint at United, didn't he, as well? That didn't
I'm
work.
just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
when he
he
was
just
young.
he went back to Palace.
When he was young. He will. He deserves. If the players that have played in the Champions League, the players that come from other countries and deader
I hear
leagues,
that.
Yeah.
Zaha deserves it. He deserved a bigger move earlier in his career. Well,
He had that chance.
He had that chance.
Yeah, well, he messed. He didn't. He had the chance at United. It didn't really work out. Went back to Palace, but then the last couple of years, I feel like personally, I would have had him on the bench at Liverpool. I've been saying it for like 3
on
years.
the bench. Does he want to sit on the bench though?
He's not a bench.
He
man.
would have had Champions League
Zaha's too
football.
moany to be in the
He's
bench,
not
man.
He doesn't want to
He
sit on
would
the
have
bench.
came
He's
in
not on the
top
bench.
top
He's
six
not on the
club
bench.
in
He's
a
not
top
on the
4
bench.
club.
He's not sitting on
Because
the
he could have
bench.
broke in. He could have broke in.
He's not sitting on the bench.
101 goal involvements
rotation.
in 363 games. It's
I
not,
reckon
For a dead
Zaha's
club?
one-
How
Zaha's
long
one
have
of them
Palace
guys.
been
no,
shit?
but what do you mean?
Well, man,
He's
yeah.
the only goal scorer. Like,
For a shit club.
Kane.
Who? Palace. They're
Look at
kind of
Kane.
balling out now,
Yeah,
man.
now-
You got Ezri
now.
coming
How long
through.
has he been at Palace, though?
Ezri's a top baller. For me, he was balling out last
You
season.
can't keep bringing Hodgson out of retirement.
Yeah,
That's a
he's-
joke.
Out of the
man's on his
coffin.
last
Out of the
year.
coffin.
What they're doing? I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah,
The man,
yeah.
He's done.
It's mental. It's mental.
He's finished. I
They're
don't know
trying
what
to,
they're doing.
yo.
That's the only thing. Once they sort out that whole manager thing, 'cause they keep thinking they can run back to him all the time.
Yeah.
Literally.
Leave him. Let
They
him
got
have
this
his
man on
retirement.
an IV
He's,
jet in
he's
the
saving
change
them though.
rooms.
The old man knows
That's the
his
thing.
thing.
Oh, yeah,
He's
oh,
saving
yeah,
them.
he
He's
does,
got
he does.
experience.
Yeah, he does.
You feel me? All right, go on. We're gonna move on from that now. The Saudi money. It's not so crazy, but they're trying to take over football. They're sending big money to Mbappe, signing some players. I would say is coming to the end of their retirement. What's your lot's take on the Saudi money thing? Do you think it's gonna ruin football? Are they just? Is it just like the thing we saw in the MLS where?
I don't think it's going to ruin football, but when you got man like Henderson, who had certain beliefs at the World Cup, and I feel the Saudi money changed his narrative about certain things.
Yeah.
Because we know in Saudi Arabia they don't
Condone certain things.
condone certain things.
Yeah.
And he was a strong believer about them. So for me, I don't feel like it can spoil football because I see the players that are going there.
Yeah.
They're on their way out or they're not doing
Yeah,
bits.
yeah,
We all
100%.
know when it comes to football, Europe's the place.
Yeah, so it's
We all
popping,
know.
100%.
We all know that. So for me, I think them players that are leaving, go get your bread, yeah.
Yeah.
Go get your bread.
They're offering big money, boy.
Go get your bread.
If I wasn't,
bag.
they're gone.
The African man are gone because they're building shit. Them man ain't playing.
Do you not see
Mane.
that interview with Igalo where he was saying, at the end of the day, football's a job. I'm not here for
And it's
passion.
remember, it's a quick
Yeah.
it's a quick thing. You're not in there for long.
Yeah, it's a short thing.
Ignore the game. Arsenal are dead anyway.
What's your take on Saudi money, Tone?
I think it's the new China. Remember a few years ago
Oh,
when
the Chinese
China had
Super
all the
League.
money? Yeah, they
Yeah.
were giving players bread until a big player in their prime actually goes.
Yeah.
It ain't really going to take off like how Oscar did. Oscar
Yeah.
was like what 20, 25.
Come on.
But that's just like Ruben Neves, isn't it?
Yeah, but
Was he 28?
Yeah, but if you compare the two, right?
Yeah, no,
Oscar,
don't-
what he was doing at Chelsea and at 25, like just how he was playing compared to Ruben Neves at Wolves.
Yeah.
Ruben Neves is about to be in his prime. He ain't the player that Oscar is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I feel like until a player of like that sort of stature, like if Mbappe moved, that would have been crazy. But until they get someone that big in a young age, it ain't really going to do much. People are just going to go there, get the
reckon-
bag, and play in a shit league.
I reckon they can splash out for another 2-3 years. Then everyone will just get bored, and it'll just turn into this.
Or they might
Championship
even
League.
bring in regulations like China did, you know, stopping
Yeah.
the amount of foreign players and the amount you can pay them. And then
Yeah.
it'll just die out. But Saudi got unlimited money, so
Literally.
go get yours.
All right, cool. So, I got another question for you guys. I'm not a big fan of Aaron Ramsdale, being an Arsenal fan myself. Arsenal signing a new goalkeeper, Brentford's goalkeeper. I personally think Aaron Ramsdale is overrated.
Got to pay the money first.
1 second, let me finish. He makes a lot of mistakes.
It's my favorite topic.
And if we sign this keeper from Brentford, I want him to be benched. What's your take on Aaron Ramsdale? Being a Liverpool fan,
I
watching
agree.
Arsenal, what's your take?
I agree.
Because he's just gonna just.
I agree. Nah, I have this conversation with my mate who's an Arsenal fan, and he's delusional like a lot of you guys. But
Let him answer last when it comes to our team.
I want to hear his opinion.
Nah, listen, yeah.
First,
Alright,
what-
cool.
No. Go on,
I thought you, man, were getting. Well, you sound right now delusional. You right now. You don't sound like you agree, but I respect Jordan.
Aaron
Yeah,
Ramsdale.
listen. He is overrated. He makes a lot of mistakes,
Yeah.
and he makes a lot of camera saves. And people are starting to think he's a good keeper. He's a mid keeper.
That's my opinion on it as well. I think he's fucking overrated.
And he's got two. He's got what? 2 relegations to his name.
Yep.
Get out the top 6.
All right, Rick. What's your
back-to-back relegations.
take on
Back-to-back,
Aaron
like,
Ramsdale? Do you think he should be benched, or if
Listen,
Raya comes in,
until
he
we-
still starts?
Listen, until we go and pay the money that Brentford the Brentford one.
Yeah.
He's my number one right now. If we get another
And I'm
keeper,
broke until I'm rich. That don't
Once we get him, then what?
then cool. Then we can. Then I'll reassess.
No, no.
Right now,
I need that now. I need it now.
We haven't paid the money.
No, but I'm saying if Raya comes in,
Ask me then when Raya comes in.
if he comes in, does he start or does Ramsdale start?
Ask me
on these performances. Who starts?
Ask me when Ray. Listen,
Raya's coming. Don't worry about that.
I told you,
We're splashing bread, brother. What are you talking about?
told
Raya's
you.
coming, man.
Listen, I said these are like my kids, and until I get another, then this is what's going on right now. If we pay the money, then cool. Then but
You're going with Raya.
I'm not going.
I need
with
an
Raya.
answer. Are you going with Raya
What to start?
to start over Ramsdale? Who you going with?
No, he's got one more mistake when Raya
Oh,
comes.
Say one more mistake.
When he done a mistake in pre-season?
One more mistake.
He's got one more mistake before it. Listen,
So I lift off.
I one second.
Lift off his
Have we got
mistake?
Arsenal fan in the back?
No, he was saying.
Raya or Ramsdale?
do the song. Do the song.
Oh, he's like something.
Right, well, Matt Turner's leaving right now.
Already gone.
Yeah.
Who?
Matt Turner, our backup
American.
goalkeeper.
The American.
He's already gone.
Yeah, you know how I feel about Americans playing football, sir.
They play
The
soccer.
man needs to stick to the NFL and them thing there. Hockey.
It's American football.
Yo, stick to hockey, man.
But anyway,
yeah, go on.
continue, my
This ain't
dude.
soccer.
Continue, dude.
Yeah, go on.
Ramsdale, really?
You going with Ramsdale?
No,
He's not. He's not.
Oh.
I'm not a Ramsdale fan.
He's not.
Oh, you're not a Ramsdale fan as well? Alright, cool. T, what about
I'm
you?
just gonna
You're
give
an
you-
Arsenal fan. What you?
Stats.
I'm gonna give you my answer in stats.
Are you going to stats? Oh, I want to hear stats.
No, T's the
Make
stats
sure you
guy.
add the mistakes into
No,
stats,
but
bro.
this is what I'm
How
saying.
much
Let me
mistakes
land.
has
Let
he
me
made?
land. Let me
Listen,
land.
guys.
Just
T
last
is the
season.
Stats guy. So
Yeah,
Just
go on.
last season.
Alright, go on, go on.
All of these mistakes are from last season only.
Stats.
Go on, go on, go on.
Sporting Lisbon mistake that got us knocked out the Europa.
Cool.
Yeah, got chipped from miles out.
Cool.
Mistake against Bournemouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, or hospital pass against Brighton.
Yeah.
Liverpool, he made a mistake. He made another
He's made a
pass.
couple mistakes versus us.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's a game that he doesn't need to ever think about again. And
how many times did he get us out the mud though? Just say.
no, but
What mud?
Have we got stats for that?
you
Just
want-
saves that you're like,
Alright.
oh my god, he kept us in the game.
Let me Google quickly how many times he got us the man. Oh wait, it said none. He just puts us in it all the time.
Because as a keeper, you
He's
don't
shocking.
get that. As a keeper, you don't get that. No, but it's true though.
don't
As a
get what?
keeper,
But-
you don't-
alright.
as a keeper, you get told about.
What's that bit?
You don't get what?
As a keeper, you're scrutinized. Like you're not like.
You're not rewarded. You think he's not rewarded for the good stuff that he does, but he does so much bad.
Look at this.
Look at
We're
this.
recording and the man's doing idiot things, man.
where are you?
Look at this.
Raya,
You won't believe viewers. Listen to me. If you're watching the game,
Live
Man
and die
City,
by the sword. Do not change your
Community
mind.
Shield, he's doing fuck you right now.
Mistake left.
Look at this.
That's it.
So he's got
He's
one.
got a goal,
He's got a
man.
goal.
He's got a goal. Look, there's your mistake there. You asked for it. God showed you. He's got a goal.
And players are keepers are
It's a
rewarded.
sign. It's true.
That's a sign from God.
You say keepers not rewarded. Look at David De Gea. People sing his praises because he used to dig Man United out of the mud. Like he still had that credibility in the bank.
Good goalkeeper. He's a
no,
he's a
no,
proper
no,
goalkeeper.
He's
No,
not
no,
a
no,
good
no.
goalkeeper.
Him and Aaron Ramsdale.
That man don't even
Nah,
play football. He just saves shots. He can't actually play
Who?
Literally.
De Gea.
with football now. he just saves shots. He
Who?
just,
De Gea or Ramsdale?
De Gea, De Gea.
Both of them. You know.
But even
he can't play with the ball at his feet and like not even and just like basic football
What's
with
a
his
keeper's,
feet.
I know, but what's a keeper's first job?
Yeah,
Though?
but I'm
That's
not
what we're forgetting.
I'm not
But that's what I'm saying. They're not even doing their
Alex
first job
Ferguson make
right.
mistakes.
He can't even do.
not but I'm saying the keeper's first job is to keep, not to play. Now, obviously, the way the game is, managers want you to play
Play out from the back and pass it X way. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Even
don't
that,
even
I don't
do it.
think Aaron Ramsdale is a good shot stopper, but I don't think he's the greatest shot stopper.
No, he's
Like,
a-
I don't
in the preseason,
trust him.
You know what I want to talk about? His goalkeeper positioning is whack. Watch that man on the line, anywhere in his 6-yard box. He is not in the right places where
All
he's
the
meant to
time.
be. Compare it to Alisson, who's for me the best goalkeeper in the world.
Whoa.
That's not being Liverpool biased. And look at his stats if you want to bring them up.
No, he's up there.
Bring up the stats.
Hey,
Bring up, how many?
Does he have a treble?
How many goals saved?
Does he have a
How
treble?
many goals?
how many
compared to-
Premier Leagues does he have?
No, but again, as a keeper,
You think I'm talking to a City fan right here?
You can't put trophies on the.
That's what I'm saying. You can't as a keeper.
How many Golden Gloves has he got?
That's a good question.
Fair
I
enough.
don't
How
even
many
know.
does Alisson have? De Gea's got more Golden Gloves than everybody, and he's the worst out of the 3 that we just named.
Yeah, because
So
that's
think
your
of it that
defense
way.
as well. That's why some things I hate with keepers is like they get judged on stuff that your defense needs to be a part
The
of.
last 2 seasons.
You know what I mean?
What was I just saying?
You're a goalkeeper. You
No,
can't
no,
save
no,
every
no, no,
shot.
no,
You
no,
can't
no,
save.
I'm having it, 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 I'm having it.
You can't save
I'm
every
having it.
shot.
Your defense is dead, bro. Don't
No,
making,
you say that,
Ramsdale
but
is making his
that's
own
why-
mistakes though. Nothing to do with defense. Yes, he's got flipping
talking about Alisson.
David Luiz 2.0 in front of
I'm
him.
just saying,
David
last
Lewis.
2 seasons,
David
Edison's
Luiz,
been-
Don't call
whatever.
him David
Krusty the
Luiz.
Clown
Lewis.
2.0.
Last 2 seasons, Edison's been clear.
Of
Two-
who? Of who?
Of everyone.
Edison.
Edison,
Get
definitely.
the stats up. Get the stats up. The guy has conceded more goals that he should have saved. He was one of the worst
No.
keepers statistically in the Premier League last season.
Last season, his XG.
Get it up. Get it up. Get it up.
Last season,
I'll
his
wait.
XG
Nah, he was one of the worst. No, he was not.
What's this? What we on about?
He was
Sorry?
one of the
His,
worst.
Edison's expected goals and conceded goals.
He was one of the worst statistically last season. And Alisson was clear, by the way, of saving shots that should have been goals. So I'll wait.
Hold on.
I'll be here all day.
Don't worry, you guys continue and I'll come
Just
back to you.
just
with
2
that.
minutes on the game. Yeah,
Yeah, go on.
it is so tight.
Who's bossing it at the moment? Would you say?
Watch him say Arsenal.
Love Island. I'm gonna say it's very 50-50. I think Man City have had maybe the better chance.
Yeah.
But it's so tight. The ball, it's very tight game. It's good. It's good.
How's Havertz playing if you've been catching it? Because I wasn't with this false 9 thing. I don't know what he's dealing with.
He
today.
had a chance. He had a chance.
He missed it, innit?
Yeah, can we jump back to that quickly? Actually, because I didn't really get to say my best transfer window.
Oh, go on.
Okay, cool.
I think Brighton or
Villa?
Villa. Yeah, I'm excited to
I've
see
seen Villa in pre-season.
Diaby. Yeah,
They
I've
look
seen the
fucking
clips.
good. Oh my god.
I'm excited for Diaby in the Prem, and if
Villa look good.
Brighton get Kudus, I think that's a good little window from them, especially looking at all the other signings they've had. João Pedro from Watford as well. I think it's gonna be a good signing up front.
Yeah. Pre-season, you lot are looking quite good in pre-season, actually, to be honest with you.
I'll agree.
Banging goals, Jota's doing what he does, scoring
I'll
goals.
agree. Scoring goals.
You got your squad back.
letting in
Yeah,
some.
wait,
Letting in
my
some.
favourite time under Klopp was the early years. You score, we'll score more.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
it.
yeah.
That's it. I may be squeaky bum time, but I'm sitting there enjoying.
goals on the
I'm
come.
enjoying the games.
Yeah.
So if we go back to that, I'm fine with it. But we need defenders, man, and
Yeah.
midfielders, because as soon as we make some subs, it just goes to shit.
Have you been watching the pre-season games and have you been seeing who's looking hot?
Ben Doak for Liverpool, or however you say it, Doak, the little Scottish kid. He's about 5, whatever, something tiny like Messi.
Yeah.
Looks
Balling
cold.
out, yeah.
He's a winger. He looks like what we think Harvey Elliott is, which is good, mate. The guy's
Have you-
dribbling, ball control.
Yeah.
And
You
he's
caught in the
17.
other pre-season games. Have any other? What clubs do you think's looking hot in pre-season at the moment? Then?
I ain't been able to watch any others because
Yeah.
work and
Okay, fair
the
enough.
times, but I've been seeing clips of Villa. That's why I'm saying I'm excited.
Oh,
for
you're
Diaby.
thinking Villa's got a hot season coming
Yeah,
up?
but Villa top 6 this
Way
season.
Emre's good evening.
Dracula, that's what I
Good
call him.
evening
The
has got
vampire
them
man.
working.
I don't want to hear
Oh,
any
they're
Emery
really
slander.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. They're getting it wrong sometimes because certain players are not up to that thing. But they,
Aston Villa.
I think that's
So what you lot think Villa's had a good pre-season? Out of all the pre-season games so far, you reckon?
They're Villa, innit?
Villa's
Like,
had a hot
you
pre-season.
don't expect them to win every single game, innit?
Yeah.
Like, our preseason, I expected us, we should at least win 80% of our games. We ain't even done that.
Who
do you support again?
Arsenal.
Okay.
We done poor. Yeah, but that's. I mean, it's pre-season. I do look at pre-season as it's no points gained, but you can take a lot from the game. And I just we have looked sluggish, but listen, this is when it matters. Next week is when it matters.
Yeah.
Not even today, to be fair.
Have any of you lot caught Chelsea in pre-season? What are you looking at? How you
They look like they're
How do you
cooking.
think
Is it
Poch has got the
Nkunku?
Chelsea squad?
How'd you say his name?
Nkunku.
Yeah.
They look like they're
Balling out,
cooking.
innit?
Wait,
Jackson?
he's injured.
Is it?
Nkunku's injured.
Yeah.
I heard this morning. Yeah.
Jackson
And
looks like he's
Jackson's
cooking.
quick.
Wait, yes.
Madueke's cooking.
Quick.
Nah,
Mudrik's
Madueke,
looking like
Modric
he's got
is
something to
even
prove.
looking like he wants to prove himself
Yeah.
still, you know.
Chelsea. Remember,
Yeah.
they're not in Europe. They've only
Yeah.
got the Premier League to concentrate on.
Yeah.
The last time they went in Europe, they won the Prem. I'm just saying.
And they
Yeah,
got
let's
Poch.
not be saying that though.
I
That
don't
ain't
think they
happening
can win
this
the Prem,
season.
but yeah,
I'm just saying
Don't
that.
give out false hope to the Chelsea fans.
Aye, they finished 12th and then won the Prem the very next season. That's all I'm having to say.
So you don't think Arsenal will win the Prem? As an Arsenal fan right now,
As an Arsenal fan,
you don't think they'll...
I think we could.
That's why he ain't got an Arsenal shirt on
Predictions
right
for the
now.
season.
Predictions for the season.
Predictions for the season.
Quickly,
For
before we do
Arsenal.
that,
Okay, sorry.
let me go back to the Edison Allison
Oh, yeah,
thing, by the way.
like these stats. These fraudulent stats.
This is AKA stat man.
Wait, show the phone to the camera quick, because I feel like he's just written them down on notes and made them up.
I got
himself.
stat bundles.
I'm on FB Ref, yeah. Anyone who knows the stats will know this is where they come from all the time. So you want to look at goals against. So Allison's is better by what? 0.21%. His save percentage is worse by 1%. Because his is
Allison and Ramsdale, by the way.
no Allison and Edison.
Allison, this is for the view, so they know. Allison and Edison. Yeah.
Allison's is 70.3
Yeah.
and Edison's is 71.4.
Can we look at how many shots faced though as well? Because that's what comes into percentages too, mate.
Then you got to chat to your defense about that.
Yeah, exactly.
Just 'cause Man
That's
City
what I'm
mop it
saying.
up.
That's why I don't like when they be doing the
to the
Dubravka. I'm going to use Dubravka or whoever has got the most saves in the Premier League this season. Why has he got the most saves?
All
Because
right.
he's facing the most shots.
Clean sheet percentage. Edison's winning by 2%.
He's got a better defense. Are you on?
What do you mean?
Bro.
Virgil van Disney's meant to be top centre back in the Prem.
Disney's
Like,
broken. That's what Disney's broken. Pep spent more than some countries have amounts to spend on their military might on his defense since he's been there. He spent like what, $1 billion? Something ridiculous like that? A couple $100 million?
Guess what? And most
On
of
his
his
defence?
defenders are playing in midfield. So it's all right.
Mauritius ain't even got that amount of money.
I hear what you're
country.
saying. I hear what you're saying, but you can't hate the player, innit? That's just part of the game. If he wants to spend that much money on his
Where's the
defense,
stat with how many goals, shots that should have been goals?
that-
Allison saved more.
So yeah, his expected goals was higher. So
There you go. That's all you want from a keeper. You want them to be saving shots that should be
you're
goals.
saying about saving shots, but
Not just shots that
Edison's
should be
save
goals.
percent-
If the XG is higher for the goal and he's saving it, that's what you should be looking at for a keeper.
Edison's
And that's
save
what
percentage though.
Allison's
He's
got.
got to finish.
All right, moving on from that.
He's got to finish.
Boom. Who will be top goal scorer
Oh, are we,
after Haaland this season? So,
I don't
who
even,
Kane
will-
stays.
yeah.
do you know what? I got a controversial one.
Jay, did you see?
Yeah.
I don't think Haaland's gonna be top goal scorer. You know?
You don't think Haaland?
Silly boy.
I think they're gonna figure him out halfway through the season. I reckon first half of the
What, and
season.
stop half his goals.
Yeah. First half of the season, he's gonna do it again.
Well,
He's
that's
gonna,
something.
he's gonna be on a quick 20.
He'll still score 50.
You need an EMP grenade to stop that guy.
He's going to be on a quick 20 before January.
Yeah.
And then I reckon he might get injured or something's just going to happen and the goals are going to start to slow down.
Igor is not. He is top goal
The
scorer
man is
every year.
Vikings,
and I
brother.
call him Igor because if you watch Ghostbusters, old school Ghostbusters, he looks like Igor in the painting, and he's not real. And this is what we're dealing with.
Yeah.
Aye.
So,
I'm glad
and-
you said who comes second.
yeah, that's like who comes
I'm glad
after.
you
So,
said that.
who comes after Haaland? Go on, Tom.
Kane if he stays.
Darwin Núñez.
Oh, get it.
Who's at the bottom of the ponytail?
T1000. The man that runs like T1000. Just like this.
Darwin Núñez.
Nah, man, get out of here. Who you going with? Rick? Who comes second after Haaland?
If Kane stays,
You going with Kane?
I'm going with Kane. If Kane stays, he's just a goal scorer, man.
Yeah.
And I think with Maddison as well, I don't think they're going to do much in the league. But I think with Maddison,
You going with Kane?
he'll still get his goals.
Yeah, Kane's the definition of I'm leaving with something.
Who you running with, T?
No, I got to try and pick something like out the mold. I can't lie.
Yeah, go on.
With some.
I'm saying Julian Alvarez from Man City.
Alvarez.
I reckon he can get a quick 20.
Nah,
25.
man. Pep likes to bench people like he's flipping out, like he's on the bench
I
here.
told you, Igor's.
Pep's like, you played good today. Now sit on the bench next week.
Yeah. You can't really.
I know that's how it goes, but
You reckon?
I don't know.
shout.
I feel
What
like
about a Wilson if he's fit?
Callum
Wilson banks a lot of
Callum
goals.
Wilson.
bruv.
Callum
he
Wilson.
gets a lot of goals.
Him and Zaha are the same. Mid-table goals. They will always be the king of the mid-table team.
Wilson-
Fit Callum
Wilson-
Wilson scores a lot of goals, bruv.
Wilson's a
He
baller
bangs a
striker.
lot of
Listen.
goals.
In a
I'm
better
telling
team
you.
as well, he's still.
Can we get some
That's what it
stats? Can we get some stats?
You put Callum Wilson in a better team, and I just don't think
All right, can we get some
he's
stats?
the diamond in the rough,
Who
innit?
was the top 5 goal scorers last season for me?
Now we're
Man.
looking predictions on the league. Where do you think your team will finish though?
Honestly.
8th.
I'm saying second, but like we need to bring in players because our bench is not it. We've gone back to 2 seasons ago where we were just an 11-man squad.
Yeah. Where we finishing?
Honestly,
Yeah.
I feel third.
Third. I agree with you.
Who do you
I'm
think
going with
second?
third as well.
I feel third. Huh?
Who do you think second?
United. And I hate United.
So wild, isn't it? United. Bro, look at the squad. Look at what's his
It's
name?
literally
10
Marcus
frauds.
Rashford,
You know
and
what?
that's it.
I'm actually contradicting
10
myself
frauds.
because they got Matey in goal. Nine. They got him in goal, and do you know what? But I just feel for such. Do you know what it is?
Yeah.
I believe in Ten Hag, you know.
Yeah.
I believe in the manager.
Yeah, he's got them ball in, man.
I believe in the manager. So yeah, I feel third.
Okay, cool. So what's your top 4 predictions starting from first, second, third, fourth? Go, Tone.
City, Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea.
Rick.
City, Man U, Arsenal, Liverpool.
All right, I'm Liverpool, City,
Because I'm saying you can't chip my
Arsenal,
keeper. No, trying to chip
Man United. What's yours?
Listen, I believe in my team source. I'm going Arsenal, City.
Whoa! You did not just say that a second
I
ago.
hope this has been recorded.
No, I said I don't
Wait,
think we will.
rewind the tape. Nah,
I said I don't think we will, but we could.
Yeah.
No, don't do
No,
this.
it's not we could- yeah.
No.
Listen,
West Ham
lots
could
of
win
our
the
fans
league.
Were doing
West
that
Ham
last
couldn't
year.
win the league.
They could win the league.
They got Mikel
Leicester won the
Antonio
league.
up front.
Leicester won the league.
Leicester could
Yeah,
have
no,
won
but
the
that's
league.
different.
Leicester won the league.
Leicester could have won the league when
Yeah.
they won the league.
Exactly. So it's not coulda,
not
woulda,
could-
and
who's
shoulda.
winning
It's who
the
do you
league?
think?
Yeah, put your money where your mouth is. Who's winning?
And it weren't Arsenal a minute ago. Rewind
No,
it.
I said I don't think we will, but we could.
No.
I
What's
think-
your order?
What's your order? First,
I
second,
don't think I will
third,
get Margot Robbie, but I could if she's out there right now for me.
First, like City, like we was talking about earlier, I think they're slightly weaker. We've got almost all the pieces we need to make that last push that we didn't have from last season.
No, we
so,
ain't. No, we have not.
what do you think we need
Better players,
Brother.
better manager.
aside from a striker?
Right. Okay, cool. Aside from a striker.
All right, cool.
So you've already answered your own question.
But then,
Strikers overrated.
then you got to think of it like this. Yeah,
Jesus, how much goals is Jesus getting us a year?
4 players from our squad
6.
scored over 10 goals in just the Prem alone. So, Man City won the league how many times with no striker?
You're young, innit?
Yeah.
I knew it. No, I know.
That's
No,
it.
no,
No,
it's
that's
facts
okay.
though.
Let's
It's
go,
facts
let's go,
though.
guys.
Get someone.
I said this, yeah, before Haaland, when came to Man City, yeah, right, they wasn't playing no strikers. You know what I mean? Their last striker was, what's his name?
Was
What's
Aguero.
his name? Aguero.
They played Zinchenko up front in the Champions League game.
And they scored. They've been for a long time a team with no striker, and they just bang goals.
Man City
Yeah,
are
but
the only
difference
team.
between City and Arsenal is City have better players in every single position,
Yeah,
and they have
100%.
world-class players in every single
Alright.
position.
And goal scorers.
Shall I tell you what Arsenal done that only City have done in the last 3 seasons? We had a player from every position score a goal.
Good for you.
So
cares
why
about-
can't we share out the goals?
Who cares about
I'll
a
give
right
him
back
his receipt
scoring
for that.
goals?
I know, but
1 second, let me talk
we're
this
talking about needing a striker.
does that
We're sharing
matter?
out the goals amongst the
We
team.
need a striker.
And where did that get you last season?
Which is
Second
second
place.
place. Where did it get you?
That's our best finishing.
you guys-
yeah.
That's a
100
nice. That's
mil.
a nice medal.
You spent 100
That's
mil
a nice
to finish
trophy.
where? To finish where?
Getting
100 mil on the striker.
That's a nice trophy.
100 mil on the striker to finish. 100 mil on the striker to finish where? Where did you guys finish?
Who spent
Liverpool.
100 mil?
How
You
much?
didn't spend
How much was
100 mil.
Nunez?
Darwin
100
Nunez.
million euros.
85.
Oh, sorry.
85 mil euros.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot.
What,
of
to
money
finish where?
for teams.
And
finish where?
if you looked at him at Benfica,
Hold
he
on.
came good in the second season. Also, he got like 17 or 16 goals last season.
I hear the second
for a guy
season
that
thing.
wasn't playing.
No, I
good.
hear that.
No, I rate it.
So-
I
Don't
hear
get me
that.
wrong, but I'm saying you guys spent how much on a striker, on a focal point, to not play him, to buy Cody Gakpo and play him up front anyway, and then what? Like you guys still didn't finish in
I mean,
the top
either way,
4.
we needed strikers.
You
Now we
didn't
got
finish in the
two.
top 4.
To be honest with Liverpool, they had a lot of injuries last season.
Diaz as well.
And when they had their full squad back, they started to ball out.
Top goal
They went on
scorers,
the
by
right-
the way.
They went on the right. They look good.
Pre-season.
When they had their thing full team, they look good, man.
It's how much they're gonna let in. That's my thing.
Yeah.
100% they're gonna score goals.
You guys don't sort
Because
your
of our
defense
defense,
out.
we need
you're
yeah.
fucked.
Yeah, no,
and
serious.
and Klopp's been playing Trent in the 6, but he's been doing it with some academy players around him. You know how they'd be doing in preseason, and it ain't really moving me.
You guys were talking about
midfield.
Willem.
So you're not feeling Trent in midfield?
Not with the players around him. No, definitely not in the 6. He's not that great defensively at right back. So
Fraud.
I'd rather personally at the minute have him start right back, come into midfield in that how we were doing last season. But who knows?
You guys were talking about Callum Wilson, by the way.
Yeah, go on.
He had the 5th most goals, so the top 5
Yeah, I rated him.
was Wilson with 18,
Yeah.
Salah with 19, Tony with 20, Harry Kane on 30.
Tony
doesn't start.
Thing,
He
though,
doesn't
innit?
start until January. Though the little
Daniel
Yo,
Levy.
man.
I'm just saying, if Premier League clubs were smart,
Tony's on.
if Premier League clubs were smart, you go and slide Brentford a quick
40 mil.
Nah, I'm not. He's
a 40
banned.
mil
He's
player.
banned for a couple months. I'm not sliding him 40
The
mil.
man's back January.
He's banned.
Yeah, that's half the season
He's
done.
back
Yeah.
January. Yeah?
I'm gonna slide you a quick.
What is he,
cold.
27?
I'm gonna slide you a quick 30 mil and say, listen, we'll take him off your hands.
I hear this argument. I've heard this.
That's-
You've
and
You
that's
have Tony at
Tottenham.
Arsenal.
heard this user.
Yes,
Yes.
hands down.
Oh,
Yeah, 100%.
yes.
You'd have him at Arsenal.
Oh,
100%.
yes.
Over
And
Jesus.
yeah.
Not over Jesus.
I would
You
have.
give
Fit
a run for his
Jesus
money.
or Tony? Who you
Listen,
play?
I would drive
Son,
Jesus to
battle.
Brentford to swap them.
You saw them.
I would drive him in my car.
That's a millennial statement right there.
But
That's
does, all
wild.
right, let me look at this then. Does Tony do what he does at Brentford in an Arsenal squad?
Oh, yeah.
100%.
And more.
Mate,
Yeah,
let me,
100%.
do you know why I say this? Because a lot of players in those kind of teams, they're the star guy.
I literally been
So
saying
they
this.
ball out, they perform.
No.
I just
they
said
do
this
their
about
thing.
Callum Wilson, and you man were telling me that I was wrong.
Like, Callum Wilson's a baller, man.
What? So Ivan Toney's not. He's got more goals than Callum Wilson.
Yeah, nah.
No, but
Ivan
Wilson's always
Toney is a
injured.
bully.
That's why I'm saying a fit Callum Wilson balls
But
out.
there's never a fit Callum Wilson. If ands and buts. You guys told me I couldn't use the lingo like could have. So
All right, fair enough.
Tony's a black Giroud with less heading ability. Nah, he is. Like if you look at his hold up playing, like how Giroud is, I rate him that highly. As
No,
him.
but
I think
Giroud
he
was
could be better,
underrated
though.
though.
Yeah,
Giroud didn't.
that's what I'm saying.
That's
That's what I'm
what
saying.
I'm saying.
Giroud's one of the most underrated players
Oh,
in
okay,
this,
cool.
of
Fair
his generation.
Just as well, we're at half time, Arsenal, Man City, and it's 0-0.
0-0.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Not really much going on to me.
All right, moving on from that anyway, guys. Best kits, worst kits. Have you not seen the kits this season? Whose kits look shit?
Man
Whose kits look
City's
good?
Away kit. Cold!
Which one?
Cold. The third kit is cold.
Dark blue with the light on the
Yeah, it's hard.
cold. I might get it.
I might get what, bro?
I might get it.
All right,
Look
sub.
at blue over.
Sub.
Just tape
Sub
over.
him.
Just tape over the cold. When I saw it, I said,
Yeah.
do you know what? It's one of them kits.
Yeah.
I'll wear the socks and shorts.
Fuck up, you're gone mad.
Do you know? It's one of them kits. I wear the socks high.
Nah, you're gone.
Fuck
mad.
it. I wear
He's
the
wearing
socks
that to bed. He's wearing that to pajamas.
high. Is cold. I don't. Arsenal's away kit. I saw it and I just.
Which one? That
The third one,
really
green thing.
I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Do you know what they're trying to confuse the opposition, brother? With that
You recycler.
Nah, you know what it is?
Recycling man that comes on a Friday. You recycler.
Arsenal needed
got a
something
dustbin man
that
kit.
bad to counteract that Invincibles kit that they brought out.
Which one?
Oh, the goal.
The cold one when you thought you were winning the Prem.
Nah,
They
fuck
needed
off.
something that shit to take away from that
But
kit.
anyway, City one's cold.
I can't lie. I think Aston Villa's one is just basic, but I think that one's
like it,
moving.
the little colour.
Yeah.
Oh, the is it the away one?
Yeah.
Or the home one?
It's the white one. The,
white
where
one.
the white with the blue. Yeah, I was looking at
Is
that
it?
one.
Yeah. That's decent as well. That is decent.
I like United's one as well. The white one. I like United's
Have
one.
you seen the
with
green
the, with the
one?
new is the logo new this year or last year?
This
Where
year.
it's just the devil.
This year.
Yeah, I
Oh,
like
it's a new
that.
one.
Who, United?
Yeah, they got a new
Oh, they
logo.
changed it.
Yeah.
Nah, but they've got like a.
It's just the devil instead
Oh,
of the badge.
you're right.
Have you seen
Cold.
that kit? It's
The
like a
green one.
Juventus. No, they got like a black and white one United as well though. This is like a Juventus B kit, bro. Have you seen it?
They got
No,
their
I've
third
seen
one
the
shit
like a
as well.
black and
It's like
white.
AstroTurf green. It's horrible.
Yeah, it goes.
It's
You
horrible.
and them can fight over it.
No, it's
I
horrible.
kind of actually no. I'm digging out Arsenal's top. I used to have some Adidas football boots, and
Illuminous.
the green ones look just like your top.
Go on.
Arsenal's third kit. Sick. You've seen the third kit? Our third kit.
Dead.
The first
So
kit,
I
the
like
blue
it.
one, the blue and the green.
They need to stop this shit with putting out free kits. When you got kids and you got to buy kits for you, your
Yeah,
kids,
yeah.
and they bring out free. There's no need for free kits.
Yeah.
Two kits. There's no need, bro.
There is.
How many years did we go with two kits? Don't tell me. How many years did we go with two kits? That's it. Just
It
two
depends
kits.
on who's in the league and what kids they have.
And if you're playing Champions League, you play one of them European teams.
Here,
Both their
this
kits are the
free
same colour as
kits,
yours.
man. But yeah,
So
I'm not down with the free kits, but
You're not a free kit.
I'm
man.
not. Nah. Just put out two and just keep it moving, man.
You
He's
got-
not a free kit man, but he'll buy the third kit and make it Man City's
Oh,
and wear it to bed. Wear it as lingerie.
All right, I got a fire round for our guest today. He's a Liverpool fan, so there's gonna be some Liverpool questions in it. So I'm gonna do some fire rounds for Tone. Yeah. All right, you ready?
26.
So-
by the way, just saying.
Zidane or Henry?
What?
Zidane or Henry?
Neither of them play for Liverpool.
No, the Liverpool questions are coming, man. Go on. Zidane or Henry?
So Henry for me.
hard.
Henry. I've watched more Henry than I have Zidane.
Come on, thank you. Good. Ronaldinho or Neymar?
Wait, Ronaldinho is the best footballer to ever grace this planet.
Ah, I spud you on that one. Ibrahimovic or Haaland?
My dog, Ibra.
Come on. All right, cool. De Gea or Peter Cech in their prime?
Not even a question.
Check's got that headband on.
Not even a question. Let's check. Yeah.
Too tight.
I know what you're gonna say here, but Gerrard or Lampard? This is a big debate as well. Also, viewers, put yours in the comments below. Go on, carry on.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Gerrard, listen, Gerrard.
That's a big debate.
It's Gerrard. It's Gerrard.
It's a big debate.
Yeah.
My favourite.
I think you know what as well. Yeah, I have this argument with my mates about Gerrard scores Lampard, and I looked at it. Lampard's played like almost 100 games more than Gerrard in the Prem.
Yeah.
He's got about 90 goals more, and he's played in a way better team. He wouldn't come into Liverpool and do the things Gerrard
He didn't have to bring them from
and
the
he
mud.
can't play in the position. Gerrard's played right back for us. He's played behind the striker.
Yeah.
He's played defensive mid, centre mid. The guy gets goals, assists. He's a dog. That's my captain.
I hear it.
Cool. Saka or Foden?
And I'll miss him.
Saka or Foden?
Oh, I don't rate Saka. Foden.
Yo,
Saka's overrated. And he's playing. He's overrated.
we need a sub.
He's overrated and he's playing at the peak.
Never made Chelsea lose the league though. No. Remember when?
Good for Lampard. Lampard never had to.
Slippery slope.
Lampard never had to play with the players Gerrard had to play with.
You're saying what? Foden's better than Saka?
Yeah.
You're
More ability.
All right, cool.
I can't lie. I agree.
Alright, that's his opinion.
Saka's playing at the best he will ever play.
You reckon? Nah,
You know how you have
They're
your
both
ceiling,
still
you
young.
have
but-
your
You're
ceiling.
still on your floor.
Yeah. And you have like where you're currently at. Saka,
Whose man's is this? Whose man's is this?
Hey, I don't wear Man
I'm not
City
gonna lie, he's
lingerie.
right.
All right, we're moving on from that because you're dissing my boy.
You're hating it.
Hey, what
No,
I'm saying?
listen,
He's right though.
It's
What?
I think he's right.
Then Foden.
You got to think of it like this: Saka's ceiling is not that far
If
from
Saka
Foden's
was in Man
floor.
City,
Saka's balling out.
Saka's
Foden's in the best team in the world right now.
I like Foden.
But
And
that-
Saka's
what it-
still balling
that's what
out
it
more than
is.
him.
People downplay Foden because he plays for Man City, yeah. But he balls out.
no,
bro.
I rate Foden.
He's got-
I rate
he's
No,
got
I'm not
better
saying that
ability.
shit. Foden's
I
a good
like-
one. But
if you look at them,
Saka's
if
in
you look
the
at them as a
shit
raw talent, yeah,
Yeah.
Foden's better than Saka.
Nah, no way.
Technically,
Yes.
I think you may be right. Technically, yeah, but he's not.
Wait,
for
where
me,
was
he's not a
Saka,
better
by the
player.
way, at the back
What,
end of
second
last
half of the
season?
season for the two
Where
seasons in a
was
row?
he?
Yeah, but that's just
Someone
because
go
he
get
got
him.
burned out. He got burned out,
Hearing
man.
this excuse.
He got burned
Wait,
out.
what's
The best
that?
players in the
What's
world
that?
don't get burned
Baby,
out.
come back.
World Cup, he come and
Kyle,
mash
come
up the
back.
team.
Come
Oh
on,
my
man.
god.
Premier League, he's mashing
Mashing
up
up
the
everything. Come
What do you want
on.
him to do?
No,
He's not God. Can't do everything.
Alright,
Allow him.
Time, we gotta move on. All right.
KDB cooks for the whole season.
Sorry, take it. Tony or Wilson?
Question. That's good.
Oh,
I think it's a
wait.
hard one, but it's easier than it seems.
If you want goals, Wilson.
Wilson, yeah.
But who's moving me right now? Ivan.
Amen.
I'm moving bets about his moving
Ivan.
you right now. He's
I
chilling.
bet.
Free Ivan Toney, by the way.
All right, cool. We're taking a bit old school. Roberto Carlos or Ashley Cole?
One of them.
old school.
One of them. Anyway.
Oh,
Hey, I
That's
don't.
not
You know what?
close.
I was too young to.
From what you might have seen in the highlights, fair enough. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go Cole.
Cool. All
That
right,
Angie
cool.
Makashkala move or wherever the hell he went in Russia for Roberto Carlos.
Where are you going with?
Shame on you.
I don't. I'm asking you.
gotta
Everybody's
go-
got their own opinion.
He's
You
got-
gotta go Carlos.
He's
yeah.
going for the free kicks.
But-
That's what he's picking him for. I can tell.
I'm
Look.
30. I'm
See?
38. I grew up with these men. I'm freak. I grew up with these men. You can't touch Carlos.
All right, cool. Hear what I'm saying? All right, moving on. Madison or Grealish?
Madison for me. I don't rate Grealish either. He ain't a 100 mil player.
All right, Grealish at Villa.
I still didn't rate him.
Still.
You didn't rate Grealish at Villa?
No.
Nah, he
Does
gets
Madison?
forward
Does
now.
Madison?
No.
Is Madison better at Man City than Grealish? Does he do more? Does he do more bits?
Yeah. What did Grealish actually do last season? Can we get the stats up? Wasn't it
No,
like
no,
5
he
goals,
did-
7
he didn't-
assists?
yeah, he didn't do anything
He didn't
very
really do that
well.
much. He played better than he did the season before, where he played dead.
All his stats were mostly like progressive carries, progressive passes. They weren't actually goals and assist stats.
You
So
stay
his,
there.
you look at
His
his-
team's looking at that like.
his stats outside of goals and assists are actually
there.
very, very good. Like he definitely, for carrying the ball and making the game actually flow, his stats were very good. He's probably, I'd say, top 5 in the Prem. But
It's
when
actual
people-
football and ability for me.
Yeah,
it's just
people-
so
All right, cool. Moving on from
low.
that, we're going into Liverpool ones now. Jamie Carragher or Van Dijk?
Van Dijk.
Torres or Suarez?
Suarez, third best player of the last of this Messi Ronaldo generation. He's up there, and if it weren't for them two, he would have had a couple Ballon d'Ors.
So you, Suarez.
Suarez.
Okay, cool.
Suarez.
Thiago or Alonso?
I grew up with Alonso, so I got to go with my man Xabi.
You're on Xavi. Salah or Coutinho?
Coutinho. Salah don't move me either.
Really? That's a surprise.
Salah don't move me.
He doesn't move me either, but I
Salah
just
don't
thought.
move me. He's a stat padder.
Fuck
I've been saying this. This.
Bro,
He's
listen.
basically Bruno Fernandes on the wing.
For me, he's the last from when he started at Liverpool to now. His finishing's gotten better, but he misses so many chances. He's so greedy.
Ooh.
His actual passing ability, not very good. But he gets the stats for it. This is what's annoying because everyone looks at the stats, but they don't look at the eye test.
I got a nice, good stat for you
He ain't-
about that.
he ain't
You're gonna love it.
me.
Cool. All right.
What's that?
Darwin Nunez.
Yeah.
Everyone gets onto him for his missed chances. The player to miss the second most big chances in the Prem was actually Mo Salah. He had
Serious?
12.
His finishing ain't that good.
Darwin Nunez had 15, but Salah had 12.
Fair enough.
That's
All right, moving on from that. Sterling or Diaz? Luis Diaz.
Give me a 7 or 18-year-old Raheem Sterling whenever he was in the diamond.
Yeah.
Free camp.
Yeah.
With the Mohican.
The mohawk.
Don't
Bold
listen,
on the
don't
side.
kiss that Sterling off with the Mohican this way.
And
Come on.
if I would have had him back at Liverpool, but I'm glad he didn't come because that last season, he was.
Yeah, no, but Chelsea.
I don't
No
care.
one in Chelsea had a good season.
He
No,
was,
keep it
he
at
was
Liverpool.
awful
Keep it at
last
Liverpool,
season. He was
Sterling.
awful.
All right, cool. Robbie Fowler or Roberto Firmino?
That picture resurfaced the other day. Well, from Fowler doing that. Remember?
Yeah, I see him on the line.
These men wouldn't know about that. These men don't know about
I think
that.
he knows Robbie Fowler.
Yeah, it's Fowler.
Robbie Fowler's a baller.
Fowler.
He used to give us
Firmino's only
problems.
started.
Who's it? Fowler or who?
Or Firmino. Firmino, both of them gave Arsenal problems, I would say.
Firmino or something.
Problem, bro.
Yeah, but at the
Even
start
this
he
last
was.
season, he come off the bench. I'm saying, here we go.
Sorry, time.
And he done his thing. Cool. Daniel Sturridge or Jota?
You know what? I didn't appreciate Sturridge in the moment, but I've been seeing some clips recently on Twitter and.
You're missing the
it's-
celebration,
yeah,
isn't it?
I'm just missing him. I'm just missing Daniel, man.
That's why he don't even play football anymore.
Sturridge, no, he don't. He should,
I thought
oh,
he
you
was
know what? He
another
should be a
like
commentator though.
Turkey or
He
something.
did some commentating the other month on some game or whatever, or the back in the last season. He needs to go into
Now I see he makes YouTube videos and TikTok.
because he's
So you
cold. But
going
yeah,
with, though,
I'm
Jota?
going with Sturridge. I
Sturridge
don't like
over
how he
Jota?
shoots though. Do you know he kind of just toe pokes everything, even from like 30 yards. But yeah, I'm going Sturridge.
All right, cool. Nunes or Andy Carroll?
Nunes. Carroll was dead, man. 35 million transfer.
Nunes is a baller, but
35 million
He's
transfer
dead at the
deadline
moment. He's
day.
not scoring no
Record
fucking
signing at the time.
Nunes ain't scoring no goals either.
Andrew
right now.
Carroll. No,
Nunes ain't
thank
scoring
you.
no goals either, bro.
He is.
Right,
He is.
He
He got like 17 goals last season.
All comps.
Wait, Arsenal fans don't watch football, clearly.
No.
Yeah.
I believe he's coming with something this season because I've seen him in pre-season. He's looking
Yeah.
sharp.
Last season, before Christmas, Nunez had the same amount of goals as Gabriel Jesus, and we was singing his praises, by the way. I just want
And
you
that's
to...
just because Jesus is a better overall footballer.
Jesus,
than Nunes.
Jesus passes the eye test, Nunez doesn't.
No.
All right,
He
cool.
passes the love test, so I got him in my heart.
We're gonna move on to
Jesus.
some weekend predictions now, lads. So,
So first, before we do that,
yeah,
did everybody say where they thought? Did you answer about who's going to come first, second, third, or fourth?
No, yeah, he did his. I didn't do mine. I was
that's
only-
what-
yeah, that man, yeah, that man, yeah. So weekend predictions. Pick 5 games. For each game, we're gonna get points. So, if you get the correct result, it's 1 point. If you get the correct goal scorer, it's 2 points. If you get the correct score, it's 3 points. So the 5 games we're doing this
We
week.
want you lot to play at home as well.
And play at home viewers as well.
Keep
Drop
the
in the
scores.
comments below.
Yeah.
So the games this week are Bournemouth versus Aston Villa. West Ham, sorry. Newcastle versus Villa. Chelsea versus Liverpool. Arsenal versus Nottingham Forest. And Man United versus Wolves. Tone, what are your 5 results? And your goal scorers as well, please, bro.
I've got 2-1 Villa with Diaby getting a goal. We're going to go 2-0 West Ham against Bournemouth.
Yeah.
Jarrod Bowen, my guy.
Okay, cool. That's a good one.
United 3, Wolves 1.
Yeah.
Big Bad Rash is going to get a goal. I've got Arsenal 4-0.
4-0 Arsenal.
4-0.
So you don't hate us that much.
Nah. I think he played
He knows, man.
very
He
good
knows
football
the
last
thing.
What
Who's
season.
your goal scorer? Saka.
He doesn't hate Arsenal. He hates Arsenal fans. That's
Alright,
what I've
who's
come
your
to
I
goal
don't
say.
even hate
Arsenal.
Arsenal fans. You man are just delusional, man.
Hey,
See some therapists or something. Liverpool I've gone Salah because I don't know if Nunes is going to start, and I've gone 2-0.
Okay.
Oh, and
fair enough.
Martinelli's gonna bag 4-0. I was gonna put Havertz, but
So Martinelli.
I don't want to do that.
let's calm
to myself.
down,
That is Havertz is one of the worst signs of the season, by the way.
Cool, yeah,
No, I'm not
You heard it here
I'm not
first.
Man United Wolves. Have you done Man United Wolves?
Yeah.
Yeah, 3-1.
He's talking about my team too much.
T, who you
All
got?
right, so I'm gonna
Man City
go
fan, bro.
West Ham 1-0 against Bournemouth.
Goal scorer.
No.
Bowen.
West Ham, Bournemouth.
Yes, West Ham Bournemouth.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Newcastle Villa. I'm going 3-2. Isak's definitely gonna bag at least 2.
Cool. Fair enough.
Chelsea Liverpool. I'm going 3-1 Liverpool.
Okay,
Cody
cool.
Gakpo's getting a goal.
Cool.
Arsenal. I'm going 4-1,
Yeah.
not 4-0. I'm saying. Yeah, Bakayo's going to be on the score sheet.
Yeah.
Is Ramsdale going to make a mistake for that goal?
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
100%.
Sounds like it.
That's why it's 4-1. When I heard you say 4-0,
I
was like,
agree. I actually agree with that one.
And then he's going to rip the Arsenal badge off of his City shirt.
and final result, I'm going United 3-0 over Wolves. Marcus
Okay.
Rashford.
Cool.
Do you know what? So, is it me saying?
Yeah, go on. You're gone. Go
So,
on,
yeah. So Bournemouth, West Ham, 1-1.
Yeah.
Rice to score. Oh no, we've got him. Sorry, Bowen to score.
Bowen. Cool.
I'm gonna say 2-1. No. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna say 2-1 Newcastle. Isak.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say 3-1 Liverpool.
Yeah.
No, so I'm gonna change that 2-1 Liverpool. Sorry.
Yeah.
Nah, they got Kepa in goal.
Salah.
Salah. You're going Salah. Alibaba.
I'm going 2-0 Arsenal.
Yeah.
Trossard.
Okay.
Oh,
That's my
that's
boy
a good,
for this
That's a
season.
good prediction.
Trossard's looking good, man.
And I'm gonna
Best signing
say
of last season, by the way.
Why I was
Go on.
because I'm gonna say 3-1 United, Rashford as well.
Okay, cool. All right, I've got 2-0 Bournemouth. I got Solanke to score. I got 1-1 Newcastle Villa, Isak. I've got 0-0 Chelsea Liverpool. I got 2-0 Arsenal. I got Havertz to score. And I got 2-1 Man United, Rashford to score.
Yeah.
Also, viewers, please, in the comments below, put your
predictions.
results, put your predictions and everything as well. Get involved with us. We love that. Also, like, subscribe, all of that. Follow, share, and, join in with us, man.
I just want to
Share us,
say,
promote us, man.
We
those
know.
scores might be the worst takes I've heard.
Yeah, we know who's not going to have the most
Yeah,
points.
you're
here.
not getting the most points next week.
It's the prep. You do not know what is going to happen.
Yeah,
You don't know what's going to happen. And there's going to be, we're going to keep scores and points, and there's going to be a forfeit, which you guys hopefully
Yeah.
are gonna pick. So
Yeah.
That you're going to be
Don't
doing.
worry, I know you can do
The
press
Arsenal
ups
fans
anyway.
are going to be doing.
Love Island, I can see what's
Wait,
happening.
real quick though, can I just? It's been irking me since this Harry Kane thing. I just want to get this off my chest. I hate his brother, and I think we all listen. I think we all should because he got him a 6-year contract at Spurs for no reason.
Who's that?
Harry Kane,
He thought
his brother.
No,
For
what?
no reason,
Don't you
bro.
remember? They got to the Champions League final.
Bro, if that's my brother, we're not brothers anymore. You know what I mean? 6 years at Spurs. Now he's potentially staying there again for another season. He probably is as well.
Yeah, all because Poch led them to a Champions League final. He thought they were going to cook something. Poch left and then didn't win anything first season.
All right, boom. Guys, that was it. That's the On The Bench podcast. We'll be back next week to talk about more stuff. The season starts next week furthermore. So we'll be talking about all the games that's going on in the weekend, giving our goal of the week. And we'll be back, man. Guys, anything you want to say to the viewers, anything like that?
No, just as you said, like, subscribe, share. Just hope you enjoyed the show.
This man to my right is a city plant. That's what I'm saying.
See, anything you want to say to the viewers at all?
Nah, my only thing is,
Yeah.
watch out for Chelsea this season. That's my last thing.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
As an Arsenal fan saying that as well. Wild.
He's enough.
We got
Because I want them to do bad. Don't get me wrong.
we got a
But I
Chelsea
feel
fan in the
like
room too.
All right,
they got
boom.
something loaded.
That's it.